Yo, what's good? This your boy Jay Howard. I got some blockbuster news for a lot of cats out here that love the NBA Live 13 game, and you wonder what happened. Whether you're a fan or not, you like sports video games, I got some news for you, homie! I don't know how true it is, but I got the story on what happened with NBA Live throwing in the towel, and some of it might shock you. Well, it starts with this guy. I think his name was Peter King. He quit. He was running the NBA Live, I think, for like he'd been working with them for like, I think, 12 or 13 years. He's an older guy that was in charge of the NBA Live series, I think, before Mike Wang came. They went into a new direction when Peter King left. I think Peter King actually had something to do with NBA Live 10, with the hiring of Mike Wang to help. What happens? Some type of argument. EA fires everybody. They didn't live up to the standards that Mike Wang from 2K wanted them to live up to. It was a lot of things EA wasn't willing to do. Red flag there. So, he left. Coming into the failure, I'm talking about, when I say coming into the failure, I'm talking about when NBA Live 10 didn't do what they wanted it to do. They fired everybody and they brought in the people to help. They brought in another class of people to do NBA Elite. Flop. They didn't put a lot of effort into it. They had a lot of things they wanted to bring to the table as far as these two thumbsticks, being able to use one for, like, I think the hands and the feet. It was next generation, but the graphics were terrible. They digressed backwards, like I said before in one of my videos. So EA fire those guys. They bring in the guys from FIFA and I think some of the guys from Madden, because they had previously fired all the Madden guys and they got one of the guys from MLB. The new Madden this year, the reason the graphics look kind of up to par a little bit is because a guy from that worked with the MLB franchise did the graphics for Madden. This is what I heard. So, what I hear about NBA Live 13, and this is startling to me, the game was already made. NBA Live 13 was made possibly right after they scrapped Elite. They started working on the game. They started working on the game, and the game was made already. The game was pretty much ready to go. EA decided, from what I hear, when they start seeing more and more stuff come out with 2K, more of the features and stuff like that, they just couldn't match it. They couldn't match it far as adding all of the bells and whistles and all the different modes and stuff. Like on 2K, you got Justin Bieber in the crowd, Jack Nicholson, you got all these people. And I don't know if you guys have played it yet. Most of you probably ain't got your game yet. I played mine this morning. Man, you got a lot of stuff from the game. It kind of gives you the feel. The demo didn't do any justice for that game, I'm going to be honest with you. The demo could have rubbed somebody the wrong way. Because when you play it and you just see all the little extra things and it's like, damn, all the things that Jay Howard said Live should do, these people did it. Like, everything. I remember one guy was talking about adding Jack Nicholson. I was saying the same thing when we was going back and forth, and I said in the video, and adding celebrities and stuff. They added every goddamn thing. And then they got Roy Ayers. I don't know if a lot of you cats out there even know who Roy Ayers is, man. I don't know if you guys know who Roy Ayers is, but he's a legendary guy that plays his xylophone, and he plays the Vibes. They have him in the Brooklyn Nets intro. It's about maybe a minute long. And the song is called We Live in Brooklyn. They do it for a couple of teams. You know, they give them like this outstanding intro. It's pretty much giving you everything you want, right? And hearing this from EA, I'm going to keep it real with you. I like what I saw from EA when I saw those pictures that first came out. Still like them to this day. The trailer was good to me. I like the trailer. But is it somewhere deep down inside that EA said to themselves, we're finna bullshit the fans again, and we pulled out again? Because it's something at the last minute made these people come out and say, a week before lunch, we're pulling out. 4 days before lunch, we're pulling out. The game was already ready. But somewhere they said we can't compete. So in saying that, like I said in the previous video, to me that is total blasphemous on my end how they did me alone. How I fought and I even drug from the crevices. Every person they thought that they lost, I pulled them out from under the rocks. Like, come on. They coming. Then I go out this morning. I get my copy early before anybody and I play it. And I have to compare it. I got a couple people I'm sending shots out for. Remember I said I got to compare it. That means I'm going to compare the game to NBA Live 10. And I'm going to compare it to the 2K from last year. But I want to send a shout out to Flame, DJ ATL Philly, Corey Ferguson, Hoops King once again, ARTC 1984. And I think her name was Kola Keomi. I think that's how I pronounce your name, sweetheart. I don't know for sure. But you are a loyal fan of my videos, and I like you. Very intelligent when it comes to video games. As far as asking questions and stuff, I like that. I think it's Kola Keomi. I think it's Keomi. When I compare it to NBA Live 10, if NBA Live 10 had all the bells and whistles, it would be an even game. I got to give this 2K the ups as far as having all of the things that I already talked about NBA Live should do in their franchise game. This game has it plus more. As far as 2K12, the graphics are 20% better. 20% better. And as far as the feel of the game, playing it, not just a demo with Steve Kerr talking, the game is phenomenal from that standpoint. Will I give up playing my NBA 10? Hell no. I'm going to play both of them. One of them is going to be for my ESPN basketball, and one of them is going to be titled for my TNT basketball. That's how I'm going to play it this year. I'm going to play both games. I like the new NBA 2K13. I got a couple questions from Corey Ferguson. Jay, where would you rate NBA Live 10 on a scale, NBA Live 13 from scale 1 to 10? I'll give it an 8.5, Corey. I think the game is good. From what I played so far, it's more smoother, like I said. And I think the bells and whistles, just hearing the ambient, that commentating is doing something to me. It's doing something to me, Corey. It really is. I love it. It has always been there, but having Steve Kerr on there, they're so cohesive together. It's ridiculous. Hoops King. Jay, you're my favorite NBA guy, but if Live 14 is guaranteed to release, I know you will be back with EA. It's in your veins. Hoops King. You're telling the truth, right? But I gotta keep it real, and I gotta start keeping it real. I should change my videos to Jay Keeps It Real. Man, I'm not really gonna rep EA no more. They're too messy, dog. They're too messy, and they can make me and you and every fan out there that like their games look bad because they're playing games with us, dude. This is something, like I said before, we knew it all along, but we liked what they put out in 2010. We thought they could give us more, but obviously if they had that game already made, and all the things that 2K was putting out, more and more like the Dream Team and all those things, you gotta think. I've been talking about them putting features out like that for damn near half a year, like a half a year. And I've been talking about, I done made 100 videos, dog. 100 videos, and if they didn't say, Jay, we gonna take that idea. Damn near everything that I predicted, and I said that NBA Live should have in the game, 2K gave it to you. So we gotta ask ourselves, are we gonna sit around and wait and keep making videos about a game that we gotta add all these things to? Because I had to change my perspective, man. I had to, because I got a lot of comments from cats when I talk about those rosters. And a lot of the EA Sports guys like, man, hey Jay, you're taking this too serious. It ain't that serious, bro. So it seems like it'll be a waste of time. I'm still gonna update the rosters, especially for me, and I'm gonna put them on my website. But far as playing the 2K game, I'm going to play 2K. I'm going to play it like I said in my previous videos. I never said I wasn't going to play it. I never said I wasn't going to buy it. So I'm just keeping it real. That news shocked me that they already had the game made and just decided to pull out. Last question or whatever. From the chick. Chick means good. It ain't bad when I call you a chick. I think her name is Kola Keomi. Is NBA Live going to be made for the next gen consoles? I have no idea. Let me end it like this. I think that EA Sports possibly are going to continue to try to make a basketball game. Like I said before, I think some type of monopoly is going to come. I think they're going to try something. When I say monopoly, they're going to try to shift this thing their way somehow, because I don't think they really want to put in all the effort that 2K wants to put in from the ground up. I think that EA wants to spend their money and use their money as power. That's when I say monopoly. I think they really want to take it and just try to pull some BS with that and get it in their favor against their money, with using their money. You know what I mean? DJ ATL Philly, I'll throw this in real quick. He asked me, he said, EA should give back. He said, Jay, should EA give back the ESPN rights? I think they should. If they're not going to do any justice to using it, I think they should. I think they should actually let 2K use it, or just let go of it so both of them